You used to hold it down like this in the summer. I used to put my hand right down when you need it. I remember times like this in November. You used to tell me nights like this last forever. I'm just used to what you used to.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Just Incredible. And you're now tuned in to the Always Chasing Incredible Dreams podcast, better known as ACID. I'll be sitting down talking with a few of my friends about their dreams, their goals, and how they plan to make it in this industry. We'll be talking about pop culture, sports, music, and everything in between. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What did you think about the album?
What did I think? Okay, so I texted you, I messaged you before we started this, because I don't know if you saw, I guess you didn't see beforehand, but if you guys didn't know, the album has credited 81 writers on the track list. However, for you start running saying Drake got 30 or 81 ghostwriters, the credits are also including the producers of the track. So that's not necessarily everyone who allegedly, I don't know if he got people to write for him, but that gets credit for it. They're all considered under the same writing pattern. And the same thing is, and to be fair, to be completely all the way fair, Kendrick on his last album, not the what was that shit? Not Untitled, the shit before that,
Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly had 71, and on J. Cole's, not including the last track where he name dropped about 1,000 people, that one had 35. So just for everyone to have some numbers in their head before they start going off and saying Drake got mad ghostwriters other than Quentin, okay? But for me personally, when I think of views, I was disappointed. Well, I thought that shit was an R&B track. And that's the first time I've ever said that. I didn't think that about Take Care. I didn't think that about Nothing Was the Same. I didn't think that about the last one, even though I didn't like that one as much either. This one sounds straight R&B. And if people want to say he has writers, then okay, so many R&B singers got writers too. So I can't fault him if he's got writers on that.
Well, the thing is, I'm not mad at him for having 81 credits because, like you said, the credits count production. The credits count any samples he used, and there was a lot of sampling in there. And so anytime you use a sample,
I think almost more than half the songs have samples.
Exactly. So you have to give that person credit. So it's just going to start the numbers are going to start adding up. And using that logic, think about a lot of 90s.
Think about Blueprint, the first one.
like any kind of 90s production, it's all samples. Or just think about Kanye. How many
That's
samples?
That's what I'm saying.
How many samples does that guy have?
Exactly.
What, all of them? Every single track he's ever made, with the exception of the last two things that he's put out, which I won't talk about because I'm not trying to get ridiculously heated right now. But, watch your phone. It's about to get...
I got you.
It's about to get a...
Oh, about to get attacked?
Yeah. Well, you have a case on it. It's cool.
Yeah, we're cool. We got protection. Got my children from my phone.
Oh, yeah. Why? But 81 writers or whatever, that doesn't bother me because that's not my problem with the album. My problem with the album is that...
Was it the hype?
It's not... Well, Drake has...
Because that will naturally always happen.
Some of the worst... He has some of the worst fans. And he's...
Worst.
The worst fans category is kind of getting bloated now because you have the Tyler, the Creator fans who are terrible. Then you have the Beyonce Beehive, which is also terrible. And then you have... what is it, the Future Hive?
No, I think Beyonce has the worst fans.
No.
Fam, Beyonce. Rachel Roy almost killed herself because of Beyonce fans,
really?
Yo. You didn't know about all this?
because they jumped down her throat?
Yeah, because they thought she was Becky with the good hair. People think they thought it was Rachel Ray and almost got her show canceled on fucking TV. As motherfuckers can't tell the difference between Roy and Ray, okay? Beyonce got more fans than Jesus.
Would you say that they're worse than Kanye stans?
Yes.
Because Kanye stans...
No, because here's the thing. I think as anybody, because I am a fan, I'm not a stan for nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Thank you. Thank you. My dumb ass spilled some stuff. I'm a Kanye fan, okay? I would even go so far as I'm a Kanye fanatic at this point.
Fan is short for fanatic.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. But there's levels.
Yeah, no, there's definitely.
But my thing is I can understand in a logical term. We had a discussion when we were talking about A Life of Pablo. I like that album. I really do. I really like the album. But we had a discussion. I said, if you didn't like it or said it was whack, I'm not going to fight you on that because you don't like the album. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if I said, yo, Beyonce's last album, I wasn't feeling it, niggas think you committed murder on a child in a daycare full of people.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, they take shit to the next level.
I
So
can see that.
she has by far the worst fans.
Taking it back to Drake. So we can both agree Drake fans may not be as bad as, say, like your Beyonce fans, whatever.
Like, okay, what is
Are there
this guy
like
trying
medals
to say?
in the back area where Camille and Sandra are? Because
What?
if they are, somebody should give you a medal for listening to that thing 5 times.
This
That
guy.
is an accomplishment in and of itself. It's
I
crazy.
mean, I don't think it's not the worst thing I heard this year by far. Now, Lil Yachty, you hold the crown for that.
But that's not even trying. Like, that's the thing. Lil Yachty, you're comparing an ant to an anteater. Like,
But yo, I still heard that, and that I could not.
I listened to the
that
first
again.
track and I was like, oh, no. Not today, Satan.
Minnesota.
Not today, Satan.
Minnesota.
Some other day, just not today.
He got a song with Kylie Jenner. That's when you know this man don't give a fuck.
Listen, that whole it's kind of a joke, it's not a joke thing peaked at Lil B. Like, Lil B was cool. You know, people really rode
Lil
with the
B
wave.
still around, yo. Lil B had an album Chance the Rapper.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Lil B, he's the apex of that. Nobody can duplicate what that man has done. He took control of the internet. He turned it into his own little weapon.
I still don't believe he's like real.
Listen, dog,
I really believe like he might be a spirit.
he just might be an apparition.
I don't. He's an aberration because I do not. Ever since, because I didn't believe none of that curse shit until James Harden had that game. I think it was game 5 against Golden State last year.
That's
where
why
he
I'm
had
not-
like
that's why I'm not
13
bad-talking him.
turnovers. I was like, yo, man,
I'm not going to badmouth Lil B,
cannot
then there's
be
going to be a
real.
curse on my life.
That's
There's
what
going
I'm
to be a
saying,
curse
yo.
on
I
your
don't
life.
believe that shit, yo. I believe that. I really did not believe I was a star. It's like y'all was telling dudes like, nah, that shit is not real. When I saw that shit, he's an aberration. I don't know what he is, but he got the power to put shit on people.
The thing is with that album, when you are trying to be vulnerable, like Drake is trying to be vulnerable in this album, you can talk about, oh, you know, my ex has left me, and oh, you know, it's so hard to trust people when you're rich.
Yes, but I think the whole point is like, do you think this is his peak? Do you think he'll come down now?
No.
Because this is 4 albums now. 4.
What did I say at
Okay.
the outset of this? I said at the outset, the man
But
is unstoppable.
that's all stands though. We know how stands are gonna be.
They're going to be stands.
Exactly. Like this
They're
stands
going
for
to repel him.
like this stands for Lil B, who's like, yo, Lil B's a great. And we all know he's not good. But at the
that's-
same time, like, they're gonna ride for him. But in the general public of like knowledgeable people,
You realize
gonna
that
end up saying
we
it?
are in the small majority, like not majority, minority. Excuse me.
no, dude, I think a decent amount of like critics don't like this album. I think it's like Kanye's album. I think there's just extremes. Like I told my man when he heard it, one of my friends said it was a classic. I almost cried when I heard that. Shout out to my fan Brandon, yo. But
I'm sorry, Brandon.
he that's what I feel. I feel like there's just gonna be too extreme. I mean, he's not a stan in any type of way. Like he likes Drake, but it's all the things that he doesn't like. But I feel like it's gonna be like most shit. It's gonna be people on the left, people on the right. There's gonna be those crazy stans that think this is the best shit ever dropped since Jesus spoke the Bible. And there's people on the right saying that I will burn my child at the cross before I listen to this again. And all of us are just gonna fall in between. You know, some will be on the left, some will be on the right. So my thing is that on your 4th album, this is his 4th solo album, okay? And I'm counting if you're reading this, it's too late, okay? At this point, of all the people that we solidified as the greats, the M's, the Hoves, the Kanyes, all them up there at the top, who the legends,
pantheon of
gods, yeah.
rap.
By their 4th album,
they already
arrived. Like what Kanye's 4th album was College Dropout.
Graduation,
Like
no?
it was graduation. No, it was 808s and Heartbreaks. But he already established himself as a great MC by album 2, if not album 1.
And on top of that, you have to look.
And all his work before that.
Yeah, Kanye had like a back catalog of just producing every major hit.
Same thing with Hove. Hove was on, I think, Hard Not Life Volume 3. Okay. M was on Curtain Call, maybe?
I want to say.
I think that might have been his 4th album.
So okay,
Y'all can check in the comments. I'm just trying to roll on top of my head. I don't remember if
We
it
don't.
was
We don't need to Google
Yeah.
things now.
We don't
have,
Google shit.
We have
Fuck
no
that.
Googles
We off
right
top
now.
of our heads. Take
Freestyle.
that shit.
This is freestyle
Straight
knowledge.
off the top of the dome.
Whatever comes out of our heads is officially gospel.
Yeah, it's facts.
4 albums in, if this is his fourth album in and this is supposed to like
This is supposed to be it. This is supposed to be the crowning. This is a moment in hip hop.
if this is what's supposed to punch his ticket,
This was supposed to be his Kanye versus 50 Cent moment.
again, if this is supposed to punch his ticket on the train going to like the Hall of Fame, I'm sorry, but that train is going into a completely different station.
But he'll make it to the Hall of Fame.
Maybe, but at the same,
The wave that he put out will make it to the Hall of Fame.
I don't, right now, I know that he's unstoppable. Will he be unstoppable 10 years from now? I don't know. Because there's only so many times that you can listen about a guy getting his heart broken by an ex.
Do you think Cole's in the Hall of Fame? Cole ain't got no classics. Cole does not have any classics.
J. Cole, he has lyricism on his side, but that's just about it. The man has like as much charisma
But
as
do you
this
think?
crushed
But do you think he'll
Red
be in
Bull
the Hall
can.
of Fame? Because people they think about them three.
He'll be like an Allen Iverson, where you know how Allen Iverson had like a nasty crossover, and like you can front on
It'll just
any
be a moment?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can front on any other part of Allen Iverson's game, but you can't front on the crossover. It's
crossover.
like Jordan got shook out his shoes. Anybody could get it. Like
even though Jordan still had 45 and won that game.
exactly, you know, and people's all they remember is that he got shook out his shoes because you shook the greatest player out his shoes. It's the same thing with Cole. Cole has bars. Cole's had moments. Like you ever heard "Looking for Trouble"? Looking for Trouble is a bonus track off of Friday Night Lights. If you want to talk about this is a classic, that's not. You have to know what a classic is first. For me, a classic is defined by like timelessness and staying power. We can't call anything a classic because these things are what 5 years old at max. That's not a classic.
6, yeah.
No, 6 years. No, a
Nah,
classic.
I think you can call a classic after 2-3 years, especially in music. In music,
Maybe-
you couldn't
maybe in
tell
the
me
internet
after
era.
2007 that the College Dropout wasn't a classic. After 2007, it came out in 05. It came out in 05.
And you know
2
what?
years, you can tell something in 2 years whether it's a classic. Now, dudes that want to say fucking To Pimp a Butterfly was a classic after 20 minutes, I was like, okay, y'all going too much. But a year or two, especially how fast music turns over now,
That's a good point. That's a fair point.
like that's the thing. Like music, this isn't basketball. This isn't like, oh, I need time to develop and like watch more things. No, like I can look and see after a year or so, like this shit is gonna be around for a while. You know what I mean? Like what Drake did was around. I didn't know it was gonna take off the way it did now, but
Do
that
people
shit-
still bump Drake's earlier stuff that much?
I do.
Can you say nigga on the TV with so many white people around?
Exactly.
Because I mean, I guess because I say it so much, I hear it so much. It's now like the or if.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just another
It's
part
like,
of
hey,
a sentence.
friend,
yeah,
brother.
that I connect.
which it shouldn't be, but
I'm a terrible person, but
there's a lot of things we shouldn't be doing.
yeah, but I mean, you could tell Obama didn't look mortified by it. He wasn't like, oh my God. Because at this point, I really think
Bro, Obama was a
he
man
is
from
coasting.
Southside from Chicago, bro. He
yeah.
don't give a fuck about what these white people think no more.
Obama is totally coasting right now. You could see it in his face. He doesn't care.
Obama a senior on the last day of
Oh, he's gonna hook off on somebody in Congress one day.
Yo,
It's
he
gonna be
might,
like
he
Turkey.
might cheat on a white girl. He like, yo, come through, baby.
I wouldn't say that. Michelle
Hey, you never
Obama
know.
might actually axe kick him into oblivion.
Hey, listen, yo.
She has strong thighs.
Tell
very
Michelle,
strong
listen,
thighs.
I got something for you later, yo. His girl's about to go off to college. Oh, well, one's waiting a year or something, but
Why is that such a big deal? I saw people were like opening the gates of hell on her
people
for
like
taking a
people
gap
like
year.
getting upset about shit. To
Oh,
fill
she took
their
a
time.
gap year. What a Satanist. Somebody said, I hope she gets one of those colored people diseases.
What does that even fucking mean?
I don't know. I think it's like
AIDS?
AIDS or what's the other thing? Sickle
Malaria?
cell. Yeah, or malaria or something that's more. And I'm just, why would that make you so upset? Like, if you really
that means that you
upset
ain't
over
really
it,
doing shit with your life. Whoever said that, and you just being a
or
bitch.
just like not even just nothing happening in your life, in any part of anybody that you know's life. Like, I mean, your entire network has to be dry to the
Exactly,
point
yeah.
where you get infuriated at the prospect that a person was taking a year off before school.
Yeah, sir. But my shit with Larry, I don't like to use the N-word. I feel like I've been trying to stop. And when I say trying, I really do. Like, I get mad at myself sometimes, but that shit was funny. Like, I laughed. The funniest part about that is anytime you use the N-word around other white people, they kind of, like, don't know how to react. They always look to you real quick, and I bet you the mad white people just looking around, and the only person they had to look at was Don Lemon.
Yeah.
He was the only, and he was the guy
Don
going,
Lemon was like, I don't know.
What y'all
I'm not
do?"
black.
He's
What are you
"I
talking
don't know
about,
what y'all do."
guys?
And then they're like, half clap is like, oh. And then, no, you got to look at Obama, just wait.
Yeah.
And you see like he smiled and be like, oh, okay.
It was like the Caesar. They look up. He's like, is he giving the thumbs up or is he giving the thumbs down? What do we do here? I don't know.
Yeah, man. But that just brings me to a bigger point, man. I just think, not necessarily with that, but yo, man, we are getting so fucking PC with shit, man.